Blackstone Audiobooks presents The Forsyte Saga by John Galsworthy, Book 3, To Let. The book is prefaced by a quotation from Shakespeare. From out of the fatal loins of those two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life. To Charles Scribner. Part 1, Chapter 1, Encounter. Soames Forsyte emerged from the Knightsbridge Hotel, where he was staying, in the afternoon of the 12th of May, 1920, with the intention of visiting a collection of pictures in a gallery off Cork Street, and looking into the future. He walked. Since the war, he never took a cab, if he could help it. Their drivers were, in his view, an uncivil lot, though now that the war was over and supply beginning to exceed demand again, getting more civil in accordance with the custom of human nature. Still, he had not forgiven them, deeply identifying them with gloomy memories, and now, dimly, like all members of their class, with revolution. The considerable anxiety he had passed through during the war, and the more considerable anxiety he had since undergone in the peace, had produced psychological consequences in a tenacious nature. He had mentally so frequently experienced ruin that he'd ceased to believe in its material probability. Paying away $4,000 a year in income and super tax, one could not very well be worse off. A fortune of $250,000, encumbered only by a wife and one daughter, and very diversely invested, afforded substantial guarantee even against that wildcat notion, a levy on capital. And as to confiscation of war profits, he was entirely in favour of it, for he had none, and serve the beggars right. The price of pictures, moreover, had, if anything, gone up, and he had done better with his collection since the war began than ever before. Air raids also had acted beneficially on a spirit congenitally cautious, and hardened a character already dogged. To be in danger of being entirely dispersed inclined one to be less apprehensive of the more partial dispersions involved in levies and taxation, while the habit of condemning the impudence of the Germans had led naturally to condemning that of Labour, if not openly, at least in the sanctuary.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?